Shalom, giving all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rechak, Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and bishops of the great millstone that rule well. And as always, peace, blessings, and salutations unto the awful elect tabernacle of David scattered abroad across the four corners of the earth. Now, this shit right here is going to have y'all busting up. Because you know that this man is clearly delusional. He didn't lost his marbles. All right, unless, he's going by the script and it's to generate, shock value and to get the people riled up, especially the conservative side, the Republican side and whatnot. I mean, we're seeing what's going on in the country right now. But this is his so-called farewell speech to the nation, before they, toss the alley-oop over to Nero Trump. But listen to what this man is saying right here, man. This is prime delusion.
Many times we're at an inflection point. The post-Cold War period is over. A new era has begun. In these 4 years, we faced crises that we've been tested. We've come through those tests stronger, in my view, than we entered those tests. This is a fierce competition underway. The future of the global economy, technology, human values, and so much else. Right now, in my view, thanks to our administration, the United States is winning the worldwide competition. Compared to 4 years ago, America is stronger. Our alliances are stronger.
So he said, compared to 4 years ago, America is now stronger and their allies, their alliances are stronger. So is that why the unemployment rate is at an all-time high? And, a bunch of people getting laid off. Is that what's making America stronger? The homeless population growing, that's making America stronger. How about the de-dollarization from these different countries? Is that making America stronger? The BRICS nations increasing and dumping the U.S. dollar and trading in alternative currencies. Is that what's making America stronger? How about the fact that your military have to actually bribe its own citizens in order to enlist people? Because you're not getting enough of this young generation interested in fighting in your wars. So what about that? Is that making America stronger? This guy is straight up delusional. The inflation rate has not came down. Okay? It has not came down. The food prices are still sky high. So this guy is he's demented. Either that or he's just going by a script. All right, but this is delusion of grandeur. Okay, this guy's out of his mind. The debt, the national debt. How many trillions in the hole did America go in the last 4 years? I know it was bad with Trump. All right, and it's going to be bad again. But how many trillions in debt did America go into? Giving out all those aid packages to Ukraine, to Israel, to the migrants to come over here and squat and get vouchers and hotels. They was getting better treatment than your own citizens. So this is straight up hilarious, man. Maybe he's speaking for the elite, the corporation of America. They're definitely winning. All right, the international bankers and the people that benefited from these crises. They had a saying among themselves: never let a good crisis go to waste. All these billionaires that own these corporations, they became multi-billionaires. Their net worth then quadrupled under his administration. I'm talking about the Elon Musk and the Zuckerbergs. All right, all these type of individuals. So yeah, this right here, man. But let me play the rest of this, and then I'll get a few precepts. I'm not gonna make this a long video.
Our adversaries and competitors are weaker. We have not gone to war to make these things happen. During my presidency, I've increased America's power at every dimension.
Well, because of what your administration have done under the signals of the elite, is why Europe right now, they can't even get cheap gas. This is why they had to lose energy. This is why the EU is actually divided over this Ukraine-Russian conflict. What are you talking about? And BRICS is actually continuing to grow. What is he talking about? This is real delusion speaking right here.
We increased our diplomatic power, creating more allies than the United States has ever had in the history of our nation.
Well, that's cap. But you're making more enemies by the day. You're making more enemies by the day. And that's why the prophecies say, thou art become, you're made small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. You're despised among men. You ain't making any more allies. Nobody wants to deal with you. They don't want to trade with you. Look at how you've been moving. You know, tariffs on everybody. Even some of your own allies, you slap tariffs on them. And Trump is going to do the same thing. So, this is crazy, man.
We've increased our military power, making the most significant investments in the defense industrial base in decades.
Yeah, because that's all y'all concerned with. Your military industrial complex. Because we know what the scriptures say concerning E. He lives by that sword. Revelation 6 and 9. I mean, not 6 and 9, 6 and 4. Unto that red horse was given a great sword to take peace from the earth. And all that's going to happen is, with all that military might, you're just going to be drawn into war. And you're going to lose that war. All the nations are going to lose this final world's war.
We've increased the technology power, taking the lead in artificial intelligence and other technologies of the future. And we've increased the economic power, building the most dynamic economy in the world from the bottom up and the middle out, not the top down.
Right, hundreds of trillions of dollars in debt. Yeah, he right. This man he's an idiot, man. But hey, let's get a quick one. This is what they do. They lie. This is Psalm 52. Yeah, Psalm 52 and 3 says, thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue. And they don't, and you know, they don't have no shame in that. All right, that's what these devils do. They just lie. You know, they like to shape your reality for you. But you know, hearing it sounds sour. If you an American citizen, all right, that's you know, in the working class. Well, shit, these past few disasters, if you was a middle working class individual that was doing okay, you ain't doing too good now. You know, you just lost your home in them fires because they want that land grab, then yeah, this sounds very sour. It's like a slap in the face. And then he said, hey, I'll give y'all $770. You know, that should help you. In California, by the way, $700 is basically like $70 in California. But, you know, these devils, they don't care, man. They just say what they feel the public would like to hear, and they just move on. All right, but this whole speech is a slap in the face to these Babylonians. All right, let me get another pre, because they tell you they born this way. They can't help themselves. Psalm 58 and 3, it says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. And that's what they do. All right, this guy is he's delusional. All right, and this really just shows you how rock bottom Babylon has hit. You know, the world is seeing this. Like, is this guy for real? I know Putin and whoever other world leaders is listening and watching. They shaking their head and probably laughing. But this guy, he really did lose it. You know, America is circling the drain, man. This place is out of there. All right, and it's only going to get worse from here on out. So let me get this in the Apocrypha real quick while I got it up. This is 2nd Ezra 9 and 1 in a GNT, and it says, he answered, consider all these things very carefully. When you see that some of the signs I have told you about have appeared, you will know that the time has come when the Most High, God the Most High, will bring judgment on the world which he created. There will be earthquakes, and I believe you just had a 6.9 that just hit Japan. So here we go again. You know, I think there's supposed to be a tsunami warning as well. It says national rebellions, international intrigues, unstable leaders, and confused rulers. And Biden, this entire time, this guy was completely unstable and confused. You know, 1 minute he's dealing with his dementia, he's senile. Then the next minute he can articulate himself with no issue. You know, he's perfectly fine and normal and can speak. And then the next time you see him, this guy's just mumbling. All right, so they just using this dude to just carry out whatever order they need him to carry out. All right, but that's who you know, Jake 4 years ago, November was a little over 4 years ago, November 2020, Jake was out there celebrating this guy. We ain't gonna never forget that. You niggas was celebrating this dude. And we was telling you about what was gonna happen. We was telling you before he got in there what was gonna happen. All right, and now, you know, the Rainbow Crew, the Rainbow Mafia, you know, they got more power than you, you know, through this administration. So, yeah. It's one big clusterfuck now, and he think that he really just made a good accomplishment. You know, you barely saw Kamala until the last, basically the final few months of the administration. You know, and they really propped this chick up to go and run as a candidate. That was all one big fiasco, man. That was all theatrics. They knew she didn't have a shot in hell, man. So this is what we're seeing. It says, when you see these things happening, you will know that they are what the Most High God has spoken about since the beginning of creation. All right, so we're gonna see more things that's gonna, you know, spill out. There's gonna be more things that the Most High is gonna be doing on both the left hand and on the right hand. And we just got to be patient. You know, the scriptures tell us to be sober and be vigilant, and also to be circumspect. You know, watching as well as praying. So this is hilarious right here, man.
Not the top down. In short, Kamala and I took office, our nation had become stronger at home, or stronger in the world. And now,
you can't be stronger when you're divided. That's all we seen was a lot of division. All right, a lot of division, even to the point where they even showed you in a couple of films that came out the past year that there's a possibility of a civil war taking place. Let them do something to Trump, aka Nero, on inauguration day. All right, it can go down. The Democrats are unhappy. You know, the conservatives, now they bumping their chest, poking their chest out. So yeah, we gonna see some more stuff, but this place is divided, man. All right, you can't be strong when you're divided. The Lord said, "A kingdom divided against itself cannot stand." So this ain't nothing but the Lord, make a mockery through this devil against this place. Because that's basically what that is. This is a straight up mockery, man. Let me get this is Nahum 3:5. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will shew the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame." You in this country is a disgrace right now, and they left a huge mess. And this is what you're gonna say, leaving out of the office while your whole West Coast just got burned to the ground. Well, I ain't gonna say the whole West Coast, but you had a portion of the West Coast just got burned down to the ground, and then you throw $700 in the victim's face. And now you sticking your chest out saying you made all this progress that didn't happen. This is a joke right here, man. Hilarious. But hey, there's more to come. All right, so stay tuned and let's stay on our watch. So anyway, with that, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Shalom.